What's up everybody, this is Leonard back here with another video with Team Primetime. Today's video I'm going to be playing a little bit of Atarka Red. This is a cut and copylift off of Goldfish I'm playing. This is a deck that I have been wanting to play for a little bit. I just felt like the deck was missing something. Excuse me. And I think that thing might be Ancient Imperiosaur. So this is a deck I wanted to give a try. Because you're playing Ancient Imperiosaur, you also get access to things like one copy of Thud, because you now have this go wide strategy that the deck has always had with Reckless Bushwhacker Atarka as your top end. Well, now you get the Ancient Imperiosaur to not lose to a turn 3 board wipe, as well as just have a large staying power on turn 4, 3 or 4 against humans when they just put a board presence and you can't really attack through it. So now you just have a way to win those matchups. Oddly enough, also putting a 20/20 on the board against something like Creativity is pretty notable, due to the fact that you can block, not die, and then you still have everything used to convoke the Imperiosaur to kill your opponent the next turn. As well as, you're trying out synthesizers as a way to kind of refuel slash pair with demolition, and then you have a rabbit battery. One of your better turn ones is being able to just go Epicure into demolition, into burning trees, and that lets you turn 3 Imperiosaur. In the board, you have 3 Cinder Vines. This is for temporary lockdown. That card is very, very hard for the deck to beat. And then you have 2 in the Festivities. You don't want to run an actual board wipe due to the fact that everything in your deck would die to it, but this does kill your opponents. Like humans, this allows you to clear the way, the mirror match, etc. You have 2 Rending Volleys for things like spirits, and they just have big butts, and you just need to get through that. 3 Roast for Shieldred. That card is a beating. And then you have 3 Karizevs for the 5 color matchups, red, green, boat, mono, green, etc. With that all being said, let's go ahead and get into the league. Alright, for round number 1, it looks like we're on the play. It's exactly where we want to be with our style of deck. Looks like our opponent has a Yorion. Let's see, this hand looks fine. I'm going to keep this hand. Good to go. Turn 1 Kamana, turn 2 Swift Spear, Implement, swing for 2/3. So yeah, we're gonna go there. I'm gonna lead on the Forest due to the fact my opponent's a Yorion deck. I want to save this for potential gas if I draw more lands. Alright, raw green charm tapped. Alright, we drew a Bushwhacker. This happens. Alright, so we're going to play the Sokazon. We're going to go Monastery Swift Spear. Trigger on Kamano. We'll get a counter. Okay. We're going to cast an Implement of Combustion. It could be better to cast the Rabbit Battery here, but I want to go and get the Combustion on the table. And we're going to go and swing for 3 here. Putting our opponent to 16. Next turn, if I find a land, I can go Rabbit Battery, Bushwhacker. Swing for 2, 4, 6, 7. It's not bad. Alright, opponent's on Enigmatic Fires, which means we have to kill them fast. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, this is also flipping next turn, so that's a really big deal. I might also just cast the Atarka's command next turn. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can 10 them next turn, put them to 6. We need to kill them before they play temporary lockdown. Or do the... Okay, so this is just better. It's good to play land for turn. Good to go. So a target, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're going to cast Rabbit Battery here. We're going to go... I guess there's no reason to do that before combat. Attack with everything. We know the opponent's not going to have any blocks. Red, green... Cast Atarka's command, 3 damage, +1/+1. And now we're about to have a really, really sad opponent. Okay. And now opponent's at 4. And if they kill our thing, I mean, I'm not going to be upset to just to cast a Bushwhacker next turn and get him for 2, put them to 2. And then we have this Implement to shot. We can put down to 1. Yeah. Opponent's off it. Another Implement, so we could have just went kill them. Okay. On to the next game. Cinder Vines, of course, very, very good against the enchantment deck. And I can see the expertise, but I don't want the game to go that long. I really don't want the game to go long enough for this card, but they're on the play. This match I'm going to trim 2 Imperiosaur. I'm going to also trim... It's really awkward trimming with this deck. So we're on the draw. We're going to have temporary lockdown is going to be a very big threat. That's why I don't want the Imperiosaurs. Trim the Thud too. So 2 Imperiosaurs and a Thud. If I get locked down, I definitely don't want to just get temporary lockdown too. This hand's fine. This hand's like not insane, but we have a turn 1 Kamano or Epicure into turn 2 Cindervines. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Cindervines. And like the Cindervines is gonna force them to use lockdown if they have it, because if they don't, then I just get access to the Cindervines. Burning Tree. Does that change my turn? No. Let's go turn 1 Epicure pass. If I draw Bushwhacker next turn, that'd be crazy, right? Because I can go Burning Tree, Bushwhacker, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 them. Wow, Bushwhacker would be such a dirty draw next turn. Wait, where's it getting 9 from? Alright, so it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's 7 them, put them to 12. It's still a lot of damage on turn 2. I can see an Oath. No, Bitter Union, that's fine. Probably ditching a land. Yeah. Opponent notably only has 2 sources for binding. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to play Cindervines here and get in. The next turn I can go Kumano, Epicure. I might want to hold this, like sandbag this for a Bushwhacker. I might play it. I'm probably just gonna play it next turn though. Feels kind of bad. My Kumano has nothing though. Maybe go Burning Tree, Kumano, hold a mana back, and leave a land to loot with blood token. Opponent can't lock down here. That's pretty nice. Alright, opponent also has all types for binding now. So opponent's thinking for a minute. Alright, we drew Copperline Gorge. Okay, so what do I want to do with my turn? So, I guess I'm going to move to combat first because I have no haste. Get in for 1. Enigmatic, then go Enigmatic, sack this. Alright, we'll lead on Epicure. I'm going to cast Kamano here. I'm not going to cast the Burning Tree. I'm going to leave it back and just loot this turn. Because I want to find an Atarka's Command or a Bushwhacker, preferably a Bushwhacker. So this allows me to instep. Like, this allows me to not, like, I can blow up their Enigmatic here if they do it before their instep so they don't get a search. Or I can just loot away on instep. It gives me a couple options. This looks like I'm not facing an Enigmatic due to this. Could be facing a temp lockdown, which would be really good for me. Because I could blow up the lockdown and Skyclave. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this, blowing this up. They'll take 2. Alright, so this puts it in a position where I really want to find like a Bushwhacker off the top. Swift Spear. Okay, it's not bad. This allows me to go. I'm gonna start by looting actually. Drew Bushwhacker. It's crack draw. Alright, we'll draw. Alright, so I think I'm gonna lead on Monastery so it gets the buff. I don't want them to have like gray blocks. Go red, green, cast here. Get 2 mana. No, if they board wipe now, I think I lose, but I think I'll be fine. Turn them sideways. So take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, go to 4. 9, go to 4, yeah. Then go temporary lockdown, any answer off the top. They go to 4 next turn. If they go any removal, Kamano gets in for 2, and any spell off the top, like a Atarka's Command, kills them. Or any hasty spell. Except for Spear. Opponent has 6 cards in hand. Alright. We're at 5 mana. They could go Leyline Binding. Ooh, so they can go Leyline Binding, Enigmatic Incarnation, exile one thing. Doesn't look like they have that though. Because they could just go Binding, Incarnation, sack, go get Titan of Industry. Looks like they have a Fire's Invention. Yeah. There's the Incarnation. They can go get Tovar or Tovalar, whatever the guy with the wolf. They can fight something, kill off the Monastery Swift Spear, have 2 blocks, take 1 down to take 3. No, so they make a 3/3. They gain 3 life up to 7. Okay. Weird. This flips. Cast a Synthesizer. Flipping Atarka's Command? Huh. Well, I mean... okay. I mean, I guess we're gonna cast it. I have nothing else to do. There's no reason to wait. My opponent knows I have it. Yeah, just GG's. Okay, guys, we're back for round number 2. We're gonna have to mulligan this hand. This hand has issues, but it has spells. So we're going to keep this one bottom, the Imperiosaurus. You can't really mulligan too terribly low with this hand, sadly. But we're going to keep this hand. It has lands. It has, I guess, spells. Issue is this spell doesn't really do anything in this hand. So we're playing against Rakdos. It's not good. Oh, no. Okay, well. Bye-bye, Swift Spear. I'm not doing anything. This game's probably over. Oh, they took the Bushwhacker. Okay, looks like they might have a Fatal Push. It's so painful. I mean, I'm going to play the Shock out. I don't want them to outdrew, like, literally nothing. I want them to at least have some amount of scared in them. Like, I don't want them to have 100% knowledge that I've drawn nothing but lands all game. Definitely going to hold on to the Sokunzon, though. This equals... yeah, probably a Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, they stomped. Interesting, okay. It's pretty good. Alright, well, not looking good, not looking good. Looks like opponent will probably just play a Bone Crusher here and be fine. A Fable, okay. Alright, opponent's on 3 cards, technically 4, but like I have nothing for you, opponent. Alright. Gonna take 2. This game is looking to be over. Yeah, do I concede here? Yeah, I've seen enough from the opponent. So let's go sideboard. Alright, sideboarding against this. I probably want to bring in 2 copies of Roast. Probably 3 copies. I can't beat that. I can't beat Shieldred. So we'll bring in 2. We'll bring 2 in. Against them, what do I want to cut here? I mean, none of my cards are bad against them. I just drew on the lands. Cut 1 Imperiosaur. Just trimming. I don't want to cut Rabbit Battery. The card's just too good. Man, I feel like I'm supposed to just trim here. Oh no, I hit Submit. It's horrible, horrible. Alright, game number 2, this hand looks cracked out of its mind, so we're going to keep this one. Alright, lead on Copperline Gorge into Voldarian Epicure, say go. So the one downside to this deck is, yes, it's an aggro deck, so you lose yourself to strong lands, but, I mean, you play the best hand you can. If our opponent leads on, oh wow, okay. We take those, Alright, lead on Synthesizer. Found a Bushwhacker. That sucks. Do I play the second one out? Probably not. I probably just loot away a land here. Opponent must have a Path to Peril here. That's why they're imagine opponent has Path to Peril here. I'm probably gonna loot away this Thud. Yeah, just instead loot away Thud. Drew a Demolition, it's nice. And we drew the combo piece for it, so Demolition here. Okay, opponent, what you doing? You're gonna oh, they abrade my synthesizer. Okay. Still gotta land. Do not get my 3/3s though. Am I okay with this? Huh. This is probably still wrong. I probably should wait, but never punished, right? Had a fine hand. That opponent abrading there was like a really big deal, though. I will say that. Because we might have been able, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. We would have been able to put Imperiosaur into play this turn, like this next turn, like this turn now. Would have been really nice. Okay, so. So I guess I'm going to start by popping the implement. We're going to draw a card out quick. Draw land. Deal our damage. Get in with Epicure. Opponent knows we have a Atarka's command. They take the block because Atarka's command is not getting any better. I mean, obviously it is going to get better, but opponent's probably just going to play a Shieldred here, and I'm going to be really, really sad. And realistically, I probably should have kept that back anyways to start convoking, but I don't think I want to convoke unless I find another demolition here. So his demolition puts me at 6. So if I draw a Gleeful Demolition next turn, I can make a Imperiosaurus. So we really just don't want to draw lands. We want to draw Imperiosaurs. Okay, so opponent, I don't want to activate my den here. It just seems not great. I kind of just want to crack my synthesizer. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Draw another implement off of it. Play implement. Play my land tapped and say go, I guess. Kind of getting a clogged up draw here. PWK, it's fine. Opponent's at 3 cards. I mean, I'm just gonna get to the point where I just hardcast a 6/6. Opponent has missed a land drop. Okay. So start turning by popping the implements. Drew another implement. Opponent. Draw another implement. Play implement. Pop said implement. Draw another card. Another Imperiosaur. Maybe this card needs to be like a 3 of. Did I board any out? Thinking this card is very... Okay, I did board some out. Maybe I just want 3 of this card. This card kind of clogs up your draws. Play here. And I'm actually just going to hardcast out this Bushwhacker. Actually, I think I can just cast this with Surge, right? Yep. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Stomp, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna start casting 6/6s next turn. Opponent's used a PWK and a Braid. Opponent casts a Stomp, gets in for 3, put me to 13. Untaps, shock, go to 11, play Imperiosaur. Any 1-drop is just free for me to play here. Okay. I can invoke an Imperiosaur next turn with an Imperiosaur. Literally insane. Good opponent. Well, they can't answer on this step. They have to tap out to power word kill this, and then I can play another one. I'm gonna block as well. They can neg4 it, put it to 2, ping 2. Yeah, they can't kill it that way. I mean, they can give it neg4, pay 2, and I'm still gonna block. Do I? No, I don't. If they attack with Bone Crusher, I'll block Bone Crusher and make them 2 for 1 themselves. They have 5 cards in hand, though. Oh, sure. Take 7 down to 4. I don't know if I can win this game anymore. Like, I don't... I had a really strong start. I mean, I just drew them, like, destroying my, them destroying my artifact was like a really big deal. 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna convoke. I just want more blockers here. Man, only if I didn't play these two, like my best two, like, you know, this card, my best card. Ancient Imperiosaur, not looking fantastic, I will say that. I think that's a Fatal Push, go to combat, swing both, I'm assuming. Yeah. I wonder if opponent has any burn. Like a stomp. Yeah, okay. Not feeling great about it. Alright guys, back for round number 3. Looks like we're on the draw. Opponent has a better Moto account than we do. Oh, we're gonna keep this one. Yeah. I get to go turn 1 Kumano, turn 2. Like, it's not like insane, but like it does stuff. And that's like a really big deal with this deck. It does just stuff. Going turn 1 Kumano. It looks like we're playing again. Playing against Hammer. Am I playing Modern? No, I'm playing at Spirits. I don't think this is good for us. I think this is actually really bad for us. Once again, I think we need to go down on the number of Imperiosaurs in the deck. We have the same number of these as we do Gleeful Demolitions, and we've seen no Gleeful Demolitions. Opponent taking a shock. Okay. What else you got, opponent? I'm assuming they might just hold up Rattle Chains. It's like a Curious Obsession, okay. It tells me that they might just either have Spell Pierce or Gaslight Snare, as they're playing like this version. Counter spells are really good against this card. Do I just do that now? Do I do that or do I wait? I think I want to wait to do that. Let's do this. So I'd rather this card get countered because this makes food for Gleeful Demolition. Opponent goes to 16, goes to 15. I have a 2/2, and the next turn I can get a lot of value out of this because I have Kumano on the table. Yeah, it's on the opponent. So next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I draw a land, I can actually put a Convoke Dino into play. I don't think I'm gonna do that though, because I don't think my opponent have board wipes. This being on the table though is like kind of like a big deal because this means I never resolve an Atarka's command. Okay, well that's not good. Opponent's probably gonna swing for they swing for 6. All right, well I guess we're racing. It's not good for me. This deck has lots of big blockers. That's what we'll say. So 6, 7. Probably dead this next turn, to be honest with you. Drew a Swift Spear. Most definitely just dead this next turn. Okay. So red, green. Hope they don't have Gaslight Snare, I guess is what we're doing this game. I guess is what we're doing here. Okay, they don't have Gaslight Snare. Because that was the spell to do it with. Alright, well none of our stuff has flying, so we're just going to smash. It's not enough to kill our opponent, and we just have to hope they don't have another Lord. So 6, 7, 8, 12. They block 4 of it. They're not going to block 4 though. They'll probably just take block 2, take 10 down to 5. Any Lord kills me. Yeah. And they also don't have to attack. They can like literally send 1 at me and then I haven't got to do any cool Gleeful Demolition stuff today. Let's see, 5, 6. I have 6 on board. 6. Alright, another Curious Obsession, so that's 4. 6. Probably just gonna swing 4, leave 2 blockers back. Okay. I mean, yeah, they have essentially. I'm just gonna assume they have 3. You always assume they have 3 blockers because Rattle Chains is such an annoyance. don't really know what I'm hoping to draw here. I need a land, like one of these to be a land this game. Could cast the Swift Sphere. Okay. This flips. So. Oh no, I messed up. I really just. Wow. I hope that doesn't end up costing me the game. I'm not going to do the math because I feel really bad if it does. Man, I can't believe I just did that. Man. So if they block the three biggest, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Take 1, 2, 3. Okay, no. So if they block the two biggest, it'd be block these two. Take 2, 4, 5. What is this thing? Okay. What? Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Holy crap. Oh, no, no, no. The Spirit Spirits were going crazy over this card when the first card printed. Like, oh my god, this Ether File is insane. Alright, they take 1, 2, 3. So if one of these would have been a land, it would have mattered because then I could have, you know, went and popped the implement. But was not the case. Alright, let's go on the next game. Against them. Definitely not those. We're gonna bring in all 4 Rending Volleys. And the Festival's good against them. I don't think it is. Alright, so 4 Rending Volley come in. Yeah, there are 4 Gleeful Demolitions in here. You would never think so. It's crazy. Probably gonna cut the Thud. Cut one of those. Cut 2 Atarka's Command. Ah, yeah. Oops. I don't think you cut Atarka's Command. Like, I really want to. I'm gonna cut the 1 copy because like it just was never gonna resolve if they go turn 1 Spirit, but. Alright guys, back here for game number 2. Let's see, we're gonna be. Opponent took a while. We're gonna keep the Sands. Probably on turn 1 Epicure. I have 2 kill spells. Probably good enough. Probably good enough. We'll see. Put you to 19, opponent. Give me 2 permanents. I am now winning the game of Magic the Gathering. Actually, I don't know if I am. I have 18. They're at a higher life totals than I. Turn 1 nothing. Oh, there's a Gleeful Demolition. I guess we're doing that. Play the Carplusion Forest. Here, eat this. If I get Spell Piercing, I'm going to be really sad. Okay, let's say all I want to do is resolve a 1 mana, make 3 goblins. Get in. 4, 5, 6. So if I draw the dinosaur now, I can actually turn 3 of the dinosaur. Like, just going turn 2 demolition is, like, insane. Just haven't drawn it at all. It's crazy. Just need Spike's Luck. If I had Spike's Luck, absolutely insane. Alright, opponent's going to flash in a Spectral Sailor on our end step. Oh, wow. They didn't flash in a Spectral Sailor? Insane. What is our opponent doing over there? And they got to cast something this turn, right? Right? What's our opponent doing over there? Okay, well, we drew a Atarka's Command, so we're just going to attack. And if they don't block, do I do it? I mean, obviously they have a counter spell. But, like, just go Synthesizer. I'm just not going to do it. We just don't have to play into the counter spell. I can just go Synthesizer here. Play whatever we find off the Synthesizer, or they burn a counter spell on this. Okay. Oh, we drew Synthesizer off of Synthesizer. Oh, yes I will. And what are we going to get off this one? I hope another Synthesizer. Can I cast that? So we're going to go to their turn. on my instep. If they'd like to play out their 2-drop, they may. Yep. Yep. I don't know, are people actually playing this? I haven't seen this card played like ever. Huh. Phase out. I guess it's like really flexible actually, but I mean you have to have a lot of mana to use this card. It's 4 mana for 1 permanent, it's like a lot. Put a tanking here. Okay. Well, if I draw a land, I can just go kill something, Atarka's command. Okay. I mean, if I make him tap out here, like, I just can't lose, right? Oh, maybe I should have used... No, it didn't change anything. Like, they can't counter this. They can give it hexproof, though, which means that they tap out. And if they tap out, then I can just go kill that thing, Atarka's command, hit them for 8, 9, 10, 11, put them to 3. And that actually puts a limit on their mana, because it turns this into a colorless land for the most part. So opponent's having to think really hard on whether or not to save this or hold up interaction. I've seen the new Rending Volley. It looks pretty good. The only issue is its sorcery. It does 1 to anything or 5 to a blue-white. And it also hits planeswalkers. It's actually really, really good. It can't be countered either. It's like super, super good, but like the fact it doesn't hit Greasefang is like a really big deal. I think it also exiles. I can't remember. It's crazy. Alright, looks like opponent's going to use the mana to save it. That's fine. It means they're going to get boinked for a lot this next turn. And with 2 synthesizers on the table, I don't have to push a lot of damage through. Like, creature-wise, because like these just make more creatures. Okay, no blocks. Dang. Wonder what to do with this card. Alright. Kill this. I'm not even gonna try and soul roll it. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. Boop. Ooh, yeah, so this Atarka's command is not just lethal. So if this card resolves, it reads, I win the game. Huh. I mean, now that Rattle Chains is gone, it forces my opponent to play at sorcery speed, which is like really good for me. So opponent plays Immutable. It's really good for them. Okay. Currently have 2 blockers plus a flash. So they're taking 1 right now, but then they don't have mana to counterspell. They have to attack if they want to keep their obsession. Alright, opponent's going to give up obsession. This tells me that they're in like a really bad place. So I'm just going to go straight to combat, attack, and Atarka's command. Implement was a really big draw too, because I just... Another burn spell. Opponent activates Immutable. Okay. Because like the implement just puts lethal on board too. Okay. The 2/1? Yeah. Okay. Green. Yeah. Green, red. Play the command, because yeah, no. Let them use their counter spell. Only issues, we're gonna be on the play for game number 2, 3. Alright. Spell Pierce is like a backbreaker here. It's fine. Like I said, I'll be able to slip the combustion under the table here. Also, like the implement was like such a big draw. I was like, I just get to activate it next turn unless they can answer the implement. And I don't know how many ways this deck has of answering a 1-mana colorless artifact. They also can't tap the waste for any colored mana for the rest of the game. So it turns it into a waste. I'm thinking pretty hard on this one. Thinking really hard on this one. Oh, wow. Which counterspell should I use? Counter target red or green spell with a mana value 6 or less. Wow, people are playing this card. This card's so bad. That's fine. I think this card's bad. I could be wrong. Right, we'll play Implement. It's on you, opponent. Would you like to concede to the Implement, opponent? Because I don't think you can win. I thought they'll let me get the Satisfactory. You're just going upkeep, crack, Implement. Yeah, okay. Back into sideboarding. Man, that's kind of interesting. So they're playing that card. I mean, I guess I don't really change anything, right? I'm just gonna run it back. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, back here for game number 3 against Blue-White Spirits. Opponent's down 7 minutes on the clock because they've taken forever to sideboard. It's alright, we're gonna keep this hand. It's not like anything amazing. Lots of damage off our lands, which might have been a reasonable again. Lead on turn 1, Epicure, turn 2, Epicure Implement. It gives us a couple loots. Like turn 3, if I find a spell, I can go Bushwhacker. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of this hand. It needs some work, but I think we can get there. Opponent's on a mulligan to 6, it looks like. Okay. That's a good start. Alright, well, did say it needed some work. That is the work I was referring to. Now this just lets me go land, burning tree. Lets me go land, burning tree, bushwhacker. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 them next turn. They tap out for a lord here would be nice. Okay. Actually, it'd be really nice if we found like a kill spell. We can go like kill spell into. Yeah, I was asking too much there. I knew I was. Alright, burning tree. Make 2. Surge. Do the thing. Attack. Opponent blocks here, takes 5, down to 12. Yeah. Sounds good. It's on you, opponent. I really need to find some rending volleys here. Lethal Demolition would be a good draw too. It helps me go really, really wide here. Opponent's shocks down to 10. Wow, okay. That's pretty aggressive. Must have a really aggressive hand. Going to 10 is like a really interesting. Must have Spell Queller. That's pretty good. What if my opponent's just holding back blockers here too? I don't know that I think I'd swing with Mausoleum Wonder, hold back Supreme Phantom plus Interactive. Opponent's respecting the deck's explosiveness. Okay. Synthesizer. We're gonna lead on Synthesizer. Be funny if they quellered this. They actually gonna spell queller this? Really? It's on the stack. I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want, opponent. We also know that you have solved the equations. They're going to counter the Synthesizer. That's crazy. Yeah. Change the equation. My bad. I mean, it's fine. Gonna loot away land here. Monastery, so spear. Okay. Go to 14. We're gonna play one of these. We're gonna say go, and then next turn I can go Swift Spear, implement attack. They're at 9. Alright, we're 3 Atarka's commands away from winning. There are 2 cards. Yeah, so I can go implement, or I can go Swift Spear, implement, pop, implement. I almost want to shove with this burning tree. But if they flash in any spirit, it's really bad for me. Like if they go flash in 1 drop, this gets pumped to a 3, they get a free block and eat. It seems bad for me. If they flash in like a Spectral Sailor here. Also, the consistently the card I want to draw is the Demolition. Like, even here, just going wide on this board would be so nice for 1 mana. So they are going to flash in a Spectral Sailor here, so rewarded for no attacking. So they can swing for 2, 4, 5 right now. Put me to 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're still not dead if they fully attack me here. So they have a play. Probably going to play another Lord here, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Swing for 4, leave back 3 blockers. It's not bad. Feels bad. Really, really needed some running volleys this game. We're gonna go to 10, and then next turn they can go... I'm just dead next turn, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, I'm just dead next turn. Unless I find a rending volley. Huh. But I didn't bring in the end of the festivities. That would have been really, really bad this game. There's a demolition, but I think it's a little too late for demolition. As in, I'm just dead. So let's play Swift Spear. Actually, maybe I should have played Implement Gleeful, draw a card, and just not cared about this. Because, like, I'm not getting anywhere, right? Because even if I draw Dino, Dino doesn't have reach. So like I'll just I'll spit out my hand. I'll do what my deck's meant to do, but obviously not winning this one. See what we draw here. See if we would have drawn the rending volley anyways, and see if that would have bought me another turn. Because I would have went to 9, shoot this, take 2, 3, 4, 5. So I wouldn't have died. I would have been at 4. It's not kind of favorable attacks though. Oh, I have demolition, which would have given me wider. I don't know. Better ways I could have played this game. Alright, opponent finally let my spell resolve. Burning Tree was our draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't win. GG's opponent. Guys, back here for round number 4, I think already. These rounds are going fast. We're definitely going to keep this hand. We're going to do the thing where you keep a 1-lander and never draw second land. But it's okay, because we're going to lead on Epicure. I thought this was a... Oh my god, my head was like messing with me. I thought this was a demolition. Never punish, though. Looks like we're playing in unwinnable matchups, though, unfortunately. Bushwhacker would be, like, insane here, though. Okay. It's a Harvester. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Burning tree. Okay. Burning tree. Gonna hold back the other. No, we're not. We're just gonna play our hand out. Play synthesizer. Reveal that Bushwhacker was our next card. Probably no synthesizer. And then we're going to no. Gonna leave this away. Discarding this land. Drawing a card. And we're gonna say go. Next turn is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We still don't even have lethal. That's crazy to me. When you draw land, we'll play Swift Spear target's commands. So opponent has Mayhem Devil probably. Yeah. So Mayhem Devil, sack, kill off Epicure. Oh, they get to kill this and this. It's pretty good. Yeah, this matchup just never seems like I'm ever going to win it. This seems atrocious. Maybe if I had Bushwhacker last turn, I could have got there. Yeah, the issue here is now they just get to sack to the oven. Oh, they just didn't sack the oven. That's like bizarre to me. Alright, they play Harvester. Okay. And they don't have Cat. Crazy. Probably a Fatal Push, though. I mean, if I keep drawing those, we might win this game. I mean, I'm just not even going to use the command here. Just no reason to. Let's play a Swift Spear. I'm not even going to play. I'm just going to end step Atarka's command them. That's fine. It's current oven. Opponent's gonna come live. Land. Okay. Let's go like Atarka's command. Bolt. Just stifle their cat here. I don't know. It's like I have a command, but sure. What, am I saving it for a gleeful demolition? Probably, right? Mountain. Play Swift Spear. Okay. I mean, we're drawing all of our best cards and we're still not winning this game. That's obscene to me, right? This matchup just doesn't ever seem like winnable in a million years. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Opponent just needs to find their cat. And we have the command. Show me a Fatal Push. Sacks it, it's fine. Now they get to draw, they get to gain the 3 back. It's like I never did anything. End step, gain 3 life. Go to 13. Oh, they just, okay. It's fun. Yeah, I can do it again. Wow, brutal. Brutal. Yep. Sack it to the oven. Brutal. 2-3. They bought Gigantha. I don't know what I even want to draw here. Definitely not that card, but we'll play it. Maybe I should just crack the synthesizer. I mean, I'm not going to cycle away Atarka's command, but obviously I can't quit here either. Untap land would have been... I need like multiple untap lands here. It's carded Familiar. Yeah, we just... I don't think I can ever beat Familiar either. It's too many good cards here. 3, 4, 5. Just cast Gigantha. Yeah. Seems good to me, opponent. Okay. Alright, well, Burning Tree is a card. Don't want to loot Burning Tree away here, though. Because, like, I'm looking for a very specific card. I kind of just don't even want this Burning Tree. Implement's not that very specific card. Let's see if we'll draw a land, I guess. It's technically a land. I just get to return cat on instead. Yeah, no. Just cat looping me every turn. Too painful. Too painful to sit here through. Yeah, probably was not getting there. Had spells, but just none of the spells are good enough. And the festivity gets rid of cats, but cats are gonna be earlier in the game. I don't. I'm gonna play this game at least. This hand is insanely good. I'd like to see a Dino in this game. Double demolition, just great hand. Go turn 1. Nope. Oh my god. Just tell me a way to mess up. Don't even have to tell me a way to mess up. Meant to cast the Epicure there. You saw me just kind of drag there. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. They kept in Thoughtseize versus me. That's impressive. Probably just take like Atarka's command with his hands. Atarka's command represents a lot of damage with these demolitions. Okay. They took the Atarka's command, saved them quite a bit of damage. We drew Imperiosaur, big punish. Okay, well, stick with the plan. Blow this up, draw a card. If we draw another land, drew Synthesizer, it's also pretty good. Need to draw another green source for this Ancient Imperiosaur, actually. So, not that big of a deal. We need another green permanent or source to make this Ancient Imperiosaur castable, because I don't think they can beat the Imperiosaur. They do have cards that have expertise, but I doubt they bring him in here. Oh, well, never mind. Never even mattered, because in the... Oh, wait, they took the demolition. Okay. Okay. Green source? Nope. Oh, I really want to cast the Synthesizer to try and flip a land, but this hits more damage, and I guess that's what I'm going for, right? I draw another... If I get a green source off of this, I can still play it, right? Nope. And take your card, opponent. Take your card, take some damage. Take 5 times 10. Awkward. I haven't got to do any cool things with this card yet. It's just kind of been there. Okay. So land is 3/6. I'm 1 off if I draw a land. Draw a land, I'm probably just gonna pop this. No, not cat. They probably also have oven with it too, I'd imagine. Never didn't have it. Okay, so synthesizer. What are we hitting off this? Oh, there's land. 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're just gonna attack. If they want to block, they can block, but, I mean, it's fine. That means they're not looping oven. Yeah, see, they'd rather loop oven. They know what's up. So next turn I can go make a 12-12 Imperiosaur. 12-12 Imperiosaur might close this game out. They've already used 2 Thoughtseize, and I'm sure they have 3, right? Nope, but that's pretty damn close. Yeah. No. You got it, opponent. I don't want to play. Round number 5. I don't like this hand. It doesn't seem explosive enough, and I think I've been punished enough today for not mulliganing. This hand's fine, I guess. We'll put back a land. These Conclusion Forests have dealt us a lot of damage today. This hand's still not great. Looks like they're playing the Mirror. They're probably going to win because they have Legion Loyalist. The card's really good. And they're on the play. 2 really good things for the Mirror match. Actually, we plan an Implement of Combustion. We'll go turn 1 Kamano Pass. Turn 1 Kamano Pass. Opponent's in for a really long league if this is their first one. I don't know what I want to do for turn number 2. I think maybe Burning Tree Implement. I don't even want to do Burning Tree Implement. It seems bad. Oh, opponent's playing Goblins. Opponent's playing the real MVP deck. Didn't do anything interesting. I mean, I'm almost willing. Yeah, I'm just willing to do this. I'm just willing to go 1-2 Burning Tree. I'm willing to go Burning Tree, Combustion, Pop Combustion. Next turn, have like Atarka's Command stuff going on. That we're gonna Pop Combustion. That'll be our turn. We drew a Thud. Man, this Thud's really letting me down. Really letting me down. It looks like they're gonna shock here. They're playing Gruul. They're playing. It's equipped. It has haste. Whenever it dies, those damage to power target. Prospector, maybe? No. Oh wow, they're going really wide. Man, maybe I should just be playing their deck. Their deck looks like the better go wide deck. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I mean, they just 12 me. If they find a Lord, they just 12 me next turn. That's crazy. Yup. And alright, well, my deck's designed to do one thing. We're gonna do what my deck's designed to do, I guess. Well, you would think it's designed to convoke a giant dinosaur, but you'd be incorrect on that. They have chump blocks for days. Like I don't think this one matters. Yep. At least they're giving up most of their board for this. I mean, yeah, this is all fine. I don't know why they block this way, but this just puts them completely blown out to an Atarka's Command. I think they just lose now, right? They definitely just lose to this Atarka's Command now, because they're at 2 cards in hand. Yeah. Well, opponent, you did this to yourself. I don't know why you did this like that, but you did. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, I have exactly lethal on board now. Prospector Loyalist, okay. Well, we're just gonna turn everything sideways. Is what our deck does. I might want to hold the rabbit battery back to just like haste them. I don't think any of that matters. Punch is gonna take it. Punch says they're done, and now I just have lightning bolts. Wait, what? Why did I not? What? Oh, I did it to Burning Tree. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I hope they don't cost me the game now. I feel real dumb. I did. Oh, wow. Okay. Opponent drew a spell. Okay. Now this can block and kill the rabbit battery, so that's not good. Drew rabbit battery. Then go block, 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 kill this. I mean, make them do it. I'm just lucky that they took that such a big hit on their board state last time. I can't believe I just did that. Thud, man. The one time the thud was going to be a lightning bolt, I just misused it. Yeah, they go block, 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 sack this to this. Okay, they just want to double. That's fine. Sure. Oh, they don't get death triggers because of Kamana. That's really relevant, actually. And that's a good game. Because I play goblins. I don't think there's a way for them to... Actually, they can go exactly snoop into the instigator. Snoop instigator gets them out of this. That and Coco if they're playing Coco. Okay. Well, these cards are really good. That's why we play them. No, that's just good. That's not the right card. Probably take out 2 copies of Rabbit Battery. I think that Imperiosaur might actually do something in this matchup. Well, I have lands, I have spells, and I'm most of all in the festivities, so we're keeping. My opponent goes turn 1 Thoughtseize and Gruul colors, then I deserve to lose. Alright. I'm probably just gonna go turn 1 to Spear Attack, because most of the things are 1/1s. Den of the Bugbears. Okay. Fanatical Firebrand. Okay. You should definitely get an opponent. Get in while the getting is good. We're going to get in for 1, put them to 19. Next turn. I don't really have a turn 2 play. I might just like use this Atarka's command to use my mana efficiently. Horde Master. It's pretty good. Probably just going to burn this Festivities now. Don't want my opponent getting too terribly much use out of what they have. That Horde Master can go a long way. Ancient Imperiosaur. Okay, we're gonna go and burn this up in the festivities here. You get 1 trigger. Flame Blade. Okay. So they have what they're gonna play next turn. That's fine. We'll swing for 2, put them into 14. Once again, this Imperiosaur just looking awkward about Gleeful Demolition. Also, with like a burning tree in this hand, like just drawing a burning tree would be like really good here. Right, they get to go Snoop plus Blade. It's pretty good. Okay, well I guess we're not doing that. Nope. It tells me opponent probably has some kind of interactive spell. It's fine. Just gonna keep playing my hand, unless they don't know how their cards work. Just also very possible. I mean, if I draw a land next turn, I can just cast this Ancient Imperiosaur. Okay, they just don't know how their cards work. Because they could have cast this from exile off of the Horde Master. Okay. Opponent better hope I don't find a land here. Because I will slam put a 12/12 Imperiosaur into play. Demolition. I mean, yeah. This works. This works even better, actually. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like a 16/16. It's on you, opponent. I don't know how you're beating my 16-16, but good luck. Come on, yield. There we go. That might actually do it. So if they just go Instigator, activate Battlecry Goblin. So Instigator, 1-drop. No, Instigator, Battlecry Goblin. That's a lot. Could just go Battlecry Goblin off the top, cast a 1-drop. Horde Master. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, they're just going to try and block the 16-16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Block 11, take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. They've accepted their dead on board. I will take the damage. And they're probably going to concede on step or upkeep. No concession. I respect it, opponent. I respect it. Opponent. Alright, cast Atarka's command, opponent goes to 5. Opponent. Talking with the opponent in the chat, telling them how clunky Imperiosaur has been kind of feeling. Well, so they're alright. My board's full, I'm probably already winning, but at the same time they kind of have a clogged board state too, so like in this way then yeah, this, like opponent said, I am outright winning with this board state though. And of course I have an 18-17 Imperiosaur. Of course I gotta win. Gotta win with style. That's what it's all about. It's turn 5 and Pioneer. Alright. I guess so hopping into the deck with this one, deck was super duper fun. I think we need to trim some number of Imperiosaurs though. This card's, while it's really good, I think this card's a little bit too much. It comes like it's great when you draw it. Maybe 3 is kind of where I want to be. I want to start with 3. I want to cut the Thud, and what else? These are the 2 I want to cut. I want to cut the Thud. Just never felt really great. I misplayed it, of course, but I want to cut Thud. I want to cut Ancient Imperiosaur. I get that if you're playing Imperiosaur, you want to play more copies of green sources, but man, I took a lot of damage off my Conclusion Force throughout the game, but I don't know. I want to cut these 2 cards. You know, maybe make these. I get that Rabbit Battery is to make your Imperiosaur hasty. I think you just rather these Rabbit Batteries be. Yes, they're also an artifact for your Gleeful Demolitions, correct? Maybe I put these 2 as Legion Loyalists, giving you some reach with that, so you can't be blocked by tokens. And I think that's kind of the only thing that I would go from there. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope you guys see you guys back in the next video.